Give me half a sheet.
All right,
Hey,
balls
Todd.
on the tables.
Mark, you're on the wrong one, I think. No?
I'm on one, you're on two.
Oh, you're on. Oh.
I'm on one, yeah. Check. Microphone check. Did they start?
Yeah, they did.
Oh, my goodness.
All right, everybody. We just turned the stream on. We got a little busy here.
We are live. Friday night battle here between the upper bracket, first match of 8 teams total. And you got JK and Ian Barrett, upper left corner of the screen, against Hank the Tank and Austin Olson in the upper right corner. Defending champions, correct?
That's right. Defendant champs. And we got this one's just 8 teams in this bracket. We have 16 in the lower bracket. And, 4,000 per person this and 3,000 per second this one.
Very nice. Very nice. Good shot by JK there. He had a couple of stripes. They weren't really tied up. I think it would have gone in that corner, but he sure made it a lot easier. Look at this table here. The problem they would have to deal with, though, is the 8 ball. I think the 12 can get him on it, though. I'd take that 15. I'd leave that 12 on the side and use that to come down to the bottom rail and take the 8 up there where the 14 is. Then you don't have to move that ball. You can get there a couple other ways, too, but I kind of think Ian's going to shape the 12 here.
Now, Ian,
Yeah, he shaped the 12.
he kind of reminds you of Buddy Hall, his stroke.
Sure, yep.
Nice to come back in a nice pause back there, and he has good touch for a big fella.
Yep.
Let me tell you what, he can
Yep.
play.
Yeah, you can play some really good pool.
Yeah, used to be hell on wheels when he played a long time ago.
That 12 ball would have been really nice to get in the 8th, but
Yeah.
I think they'll find a way anyways. These two are pretty accomplished, as are Hank and Austin.
Dan might be playing by himself on night.
And the 8 might go by that ball, but it looks pretty tight in that corner. It might actually go by there. By what is that, the 6?
Let me throw the overhead camera. Oh, wait. No.
Yeah, it is the 6 ball. No, that might go by there. I don't want to shoot that ball. I'd rather go up table.
Well, if you can roll up here
Yep.
and play the 11, then leave a little angle on the 13 and come off the rail,
Yep.
come down.
14, 11, 13, get down below it. And if you come too far from going down to the bottom rail once JK's out of the way, oh, he went the other direction. You might even run to the 6 and take it in the upper corner. But now,
I think got a little tough to get on.
yeah, it's
It
gonna
would
be a
have
little
been
bit
easier
tougher.
rolling up, playing the 11, then the 13, I think.
Yeah, 100%.
George, if you're watching, let me know the volume's all right out there, will
That
you?
13 would go naturally to get down to the bottom rail, but this will get there too, I think. Just got to be careful of a small chance of scratching on this. I think he'll end up probably down in the chalk on the bottom rail, though. Or he's either going to go wide or short on it. Came up short on it. Maybe it goes.
That ball must go in that corner.
Yeah,
They
they didn't-
sure played like it
Yeah,
does.
they sure played it, right?
Although Ian's looking like,
I
what
think-
the hell did you do?
Yeah,
there?"
Ian looks like it might not go, but JK played it like it does go. So, yeah, there must be room. Put a little inside on this, I mean.
Oh,
Yeah, very nice.
hell
Yeah,
yeah.
a lot of room.
lot of room.
They should be over here in the booth, Jerry, and we should be
Yeah,
over there.
well, we couldn't see from here, though.
No. It was close, though. I mean, it wasn't. JK put him in a good spot. They could have ended up a lot worse. But we're live, 1-0, race to 11 in this match. CR Sportsbar, you got about a half hour to sign up for the Friday night tournament, the weekly. Side jackpot on that is like $3,300.
Oh, yeah, for the nice tournament. Yeah.
and,
I'm adding 100 to first
yeah,
tonight.
CR's adding $100. And Jerry Johnson was out of the country for what, is it a week and a half or 2 weeks?
11
was it?
days.
11 days. Yeah, how'd that trip treat you?
It was phenomenal. Best trip I've ever been on.
Are you
My wife
gonna-
and I really enjoyed herself. Had a great time, great weather, and seen a
That's
lot of stuff,
awesome.
learned a lot of stuff. Yeah, it was
What
good.
was the craziest food that you had when you were over there?
Nothing
Did you
crazy.
try anything different?
Yeah, I
or-
tried a few different things and ended up back to the American food. I'm pretty picky at stuff, but
Did you go to Paris at all?
We did Paris 1 night, Bayou 3 nights, Munich 3 nights, and Berlin 3 nights. But
Did
learned
you,
a lot.
Now, Paris is known for a lot of things.
I wasn't.
And one of it
impressed.
is that the streets are kind of dirty. Did you
Yes,
go
they are, yeah.
one or two on the
Yeah,
streets?
yeah,
or?
they're dirty.
That's too bad.
I wasn't impressed with Paris. We'll leave it at
That's
that.
too bad. It's
All right, dry break.
such a historical city, too.
It is. The architecture is unbelievable.
Yep. Well, stripes look pretty good. The only ball would really be that 12, and that's not a whole lot of work to
12 goes
free
on
that
the
up.
right
Yeah.
side over there.
If they can get over there, though. I'd almost get on it now from the 4 and the 11. The
So
4 would make the 11, clear that pocket for the 8 ball. But they got a lot of time to get there. That 8 will have to have a pocket opened up for it, though. And these guys are very fluid, is one term to put them. They play very, very well
Hey, Josh,
together.
I got the U.S. Open on right there. Yeah, we got the U.S. Open on that TV over there.
Yeah, I seen that. Yeah, that one match earlier today. Boy, that guy just it was at Yap. I think he won 11-1 or something. Man, did he play good?
He's unbelievable.
Yeah, phenomenal player.
Unbelievable.
People don't realize
first
just
100,000 for that term.
yeah.
First place.
People don't realize just how well they actually play. I mean, they're phenomenal players. The gap between like a 800 player and a mid 700 is huge. It is a huge gap.
Well, their cue ball control is just so good, and how they separate and they block you on a ball, and
Yep.
they got it. Just some of the moves they do are crazy.
And did he get in the 12? Oh,
Got to roll up on there.
I think he can cut the 12 still though.
I'm not sure.
No,
Oh,
he ain't
boy.
he's looking. Yeah, he's going to play it.
Yeah, you can see it then.
I think the 15 will go too. The cue ball might end up over by the 3 ball off this.
Well, he's got to cut this pretty thin, so he's got to hit this with a little speed
Yeah,
mark.
yeah. Well, I think he'll go off the 15 though. It might end up over by the 3 or the 6.
He's going to hit the 1. He's got to hit it thin, don't he? He might clip that 1 a little
He might
bit.
clip the 1, but I might see him go off the 15 with this. He's going to have to really spank this ball though. You're right. Might even hit both of them, the 1 and the 15.
Yeah,
That's probably more accurate.
He might touch the 1 and then bump the 15.
In fact, the 15 might even go in off this ball. Cue ball off the 1 into the 15, straight in the
Dale,
10.
it's about time you get back to work. See, they hit both
Yep,
there.
made the 12, and
Dale was
that'll
down
work.
in Iowa. Dale, yeah, I'm back to work, Dale.
So they got to deal with the 8 ball, which I think Hank will get him a pretty good angle on the 9 ball.
Yeah,
Do
get a
something
little
with
angle
it.
on that 9, and that makes something happen.
I'm not sure if it banks to the cross side though. I think the 2 might be in the way. Look at that shot.
That was a
Hit that
beautiful stroke right there.
Pretty good, didn't
He
he?
might be pretty straight, though. I don't think he has a bank.
He might have a Z bank to the left side pocket, but I don't want to shoot that either.
Oh, boy.
Does it cozy by that 4 ball?
If it does.
It
Them
might
young
hang in
eyes.
the hole, but I don't think they'd make it. He's going to shape it though. Yeah, he shaped. He pointed to shape it, so I think he's going to draw just back past the 2 and say, "Hank, do your stuff."
Do your stuff. Yeah. Shoot it through the 5
Yep,
ball or 4
figure it
ball,
out,
whatever it
Hank.
is.
Well, see, no, he shaped it. It must go.
Wow.
All right, we might have to go get our eyes checked, Jerry.
Well, it's tough to see from here.
It is. The angle on here can be a little bit different than what they're seeing at the table. Ironically, I was watching a one pocket match just the other day, and they were talking about that same thing, and they had multiple camera views saying that at
Oh,
a
wow.
lot of room, yeah.
Drive a
They're
truck in
saying
there.
that a lot of times they'll have angles on there that looks different from the screen, even with the cameras compared to what the players are seeing. Until you actually get in the competition, get out there and experience that, you don't realize just how much difference there can be.
Oh, yeah.
And even if we had an overhead cam, there'd be some
Still
shots.
tough.
Yeah, well, it might be tough.
And
for us to
that
call.
overhead's kind of like a fisheye thing, too. So
Yeah.
that was 2 good outs by both them
Yeah, it
teams,
was.
you know?
Yeah.
It's a race to 11. Now the lower divisions race to 9.
Race to 9.
So
Now, did all the lower first round, did that finish, or is there a match or 2 left?
Ryan Janikowski, one of the sponsors. You know, an overhead camera would see that angle better. Ryan, if you just tuned in, we have been saying that. So listen up, damn it.
As one of the sponsors.
One of our sponsors.
It's weird you mention it, Ryan.
Monticello
You're
Auto.
up.
He's playing in the tournament, too, him and John Hutton.
Yeah,
they won
yeah,
their first
yep.
match.
Maybe he'll show up with a camera for the.
Boy, look at this spread. Wow.
That's an Austin Olsen break, a dry break.
Oh, there's not a ball touching.
No, he hits that break.
I
so
would be
good.
very shocked if they don't get out.
Yep. Yeah, I think we're going to see a lot of table runs in this match. This may be a quicker one than a lot of people are used to. You're probably going to make the 9 o'clock movie show. Just saying, compared to other weeks.
I mean, either suit's good here, really, but I mean, I kind of lean toward the stripes.
Yeah,
but
I kind of do too.
Either, I mean, they can take either. The 3 balls is a little funny. You got to get
Yep.
back and play inside. Cue ball's going to come around the bottom side of the table.
And if
but
you wanted to take the 1, he could get on the 3, but I like stripes too. I think there's more of a margin for error on stripes around the table.
he didn't want to roll that far, but he's okay.
Maybe not, but
Just
I
gotta
think he
nip
can
it.
roll gently into the 12 and get on the 9, or slide over to that left of the 12 off this 15. And maybe even be courageous enough to go over and shape the 13, but I don't like coming off that ball for shape. You would have the 14 in the side, though. I might go over to that side row and try to get the 13. Take the 13 in the lower left corner pocket after this. That's good, too. Bump the 12 like that. You're going to see Ian play with a lot of control. He's got a really smooth stroke, a lot of touch. And he won't necessarily move that cue ball more than it has to move. For those that haven't watched him much or aren't familiar with him,
Dave O'Keefe, the action man, says, I'm back in the booth. We got a bonfire going, and we're outside watching the live stream. He's another one of our sponsors, Mr. Dave
yes,
O'Keefe.
another sponsor, the Action Man.
Dave, you got to get a hold of me next week. We need to discuss your One Pocket State Championship, and yes, I will sponsor. So call me next week, Dave, and I just want to figure out a date. We got a few things going here, and we don't want to conflict. So, the Action Man.
Slow roll, get on the 13.
Oh,
Used all the pocket.
yeah.
Ian's playing by the rails 8 ball. You don't get extra credit.
13, 10, 12 leads you right to the 8. Perfect.
That's the beauty, though, of hitting a ball with like. He
Oh,
missed that one by a lot.
kind of poked at it.
I was going to say with Ian, that's the beauty of shooting a ball with a little bit more than pocket speed. That you're going to get those that are good. If you jam that a little bit harder, that ball's not going in. But it opens up the pocket a lot more if you can kind of cozy it up there like he hit that. Now Hank and Austin are going to look to capitalize off that mistake by J.K.
Jay kind of quick on that
Wow.
backswing there.
Yeah, I think what he was trying to do was to get off the rail for the 10 more, but he didn't.
he was. He was.
He didn't have to do that. He didn't have to do too much, but I think if J.K. shot that ball another 99 times, he's going to make it every time, though.
Austin left him over that ball a little bit funny there.
Yeah, he did. Hank don't look too keen on shooting that 3 ball.
Jake, Craig says it gives me the WTF. I think he was shocked that JK missed that ball.
Yeah, he's going to take the 3. I think this is the right ball, too. I don't know if he can do enough off that 6, elevating over that 5 ball. Hank's got such a good straight stroke on shooting balls in that he should
Yep.
have no trouble with this ball.
Oh, the average player would definitely take the 6
Yeah,
at this point.
yep.
I
Take the
guarantee
6, and then they'd probably shoot the 1 next after the 6.
it. So
And that's the beauty of having a little bit more, confidence and being
Yep.
able to shoot those longer shots like that. Is you make it almost routine when you just keep shooting them over and over. And, Hank is just so good at shooting those balls. He doesn't miss very often.
that's turned into a fine young player.
Yep. Yeah,
work-
both these guys.
We're working on a sponsorship deal with him.
Oh yeah, nice.
CR Sportsbar, Mr. Dave O'Keefe,
Yep.
and possible Bobby from over in Amory, Wisconsin. Real nice guy.
Nice.
So we're going to do something with Hank, and we're going to chat about that.
Very nice. Gonna have the Hank, his brother, his dad, his mom, if he wants, up to the studio and do a podcasting with them.
Oh, nice.
Come out too. Got a lot to talk about. Hank, Hunter, and being a pilot and everything. There's a lot to talk
Yeah.
about.
Him and I are going flying on Sunday,
There.
by the way.
Nice.
All right, it's $21. All right, so you'll get a text here in a second.
Well, Hank, what do you think here?
Entered into tonight's tournament, and then when
He's going to go 2 rails and shape the 2 ball.
We'll call it, and
The
you'll
1 or the 2. I think he's going to try to get on the 2 first here, though.
when you
Oh, came up a little bit late. We'll do the 1 now.
well,
Oh, no, it
Oh,
goes
he's
in the
good on
corner.
the
Yeah.
two. He's good on the
He's good
two.
in that other corner. I don't think he was playing it for there, but
Two-way.
what you do is you walk to your chair like you meant to play it there.
Two-way. He could either, if he comes a little
Yeah.
short, he plays on the side, he plays
Take the
in the
1.
corner,
Yep.
plays the 1.
Comes a
Yeah.
little bit long. You could take it up in the right corner.
Yeah.
Pretty
Boy, they played good that last Scotch doubles
pretty
tournament, didn't they?
convenient to be straight in on balls like this.
These kids played good the last
I don't remember what happened.
the last tournament. Oh wait,
I don't,
wait,
rem-
you
I don't
guys,
remember that.
you played them, Mark.
It's like
That's
the old
right.
days with the rabbit ears and the TV. It's so cloudy and snowy. I can't. I tried to rewatch it, but it was just all static on the screen. So
If I remember, I think you guys could have won that match. Is that what happened?
I don't remember. That was so long ago.
Was that Hill Hill?
I don't know. That was a long time ago. It was like last year, wasn't it?
I'm just beating
Get
Mark,
over all that trauma, and then
just
all of a sudden it
beating
comes
Mark
back.
up in the booth.
When's your next vacation?
Oh boy.
I gotta send your wife some travel pamphlets and say, you guys had such a good time.
Now this shot here, you don't want to take these for granted. You want to get, good on the 8-ball for your partner. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
you don't want to come up short. If you go too far up above, you have a little bit tougher shot, but don't come up short. Don't get in the 50-yard line. I think Hank's going to get him really good on this ball. That's pretty good right there. Jeez. Yeah, that's a pretty good spot. I think I can get out from there.
Boy, I tell you, it's unfortunate with Jesse Engel going out the U.S. Open.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, his fiance ended up, I don't know if her water broke or something happened, but she's in the hospital out there and has to stay out there and have the baby.
Wow.
Yeah, they can't come home.
Oh, wow.
That's a nice out there. But yeah,
Yep.
so we're thinking about Jesse and Brianna there.
Yep.
The baby's they're gonna do something Monday,
Definitely
I believe.
included in
so.
the prayers, yes.
Yep. Nice out right there. Boy, that was a big miss by JK there.
Yeah, it looked like he was trying to hit it with inside and get the cue ball off the rail a little bit. If you go inside and you don't have much of an angle, you can punch that ball in pretty firm. Cue ball releases off that side rail, but it's easy to jam that ball. And he didn't really jam it. He kind of shot it into the rail, and I think that's probably the worst that you'd see him miss a ball. Very accomplished player. Let's see here if I can change this. There we go. Race to 11. BCA rules, again, anyone not real familiar with them, the biggest difference is that if you scratch in the break or fall on the break, you get ball in hand anywhere on the table. You're not restricted by the kitchen. And that's pretty much one of the biggest differences you'll see. And in our format for Scotch doubles as well, you are allowed when you're at the table. There's no coaching, but when you're at the table, you can't speak to your partner, but you can walk around the table and show them what ball you want to shoot next with your cue. You can go through the whole pattern if you want. But the minute you shoot, you have to step away from the table and not in the line of where you want your opponent to shape you. You have to, get away from the table. So you can't indicate after you've shot where you want to go next. But while you're at the table, you can lead through the entire pattern. I want to shoot this ball. I want to get here. I want you to shoot this ball and then get me here. You can't say it, but you can walk around with your cue and kind of point where, hey, this is how we're going to run this out.
We got 2-1 going to 11 here. I just got a call from Little Joe Villalpando. He's in Cheyenne, Wyoming.
Little Joe.
He's out
Boy,
there.
this,
Linda and Carrie, they're out there. They were here not too long, about a month and a half ago, and Joe went back home with them back to Cheyenne.
Look at this table here, too. Man, oh, man.
Little Joe, everybody miss you.
Yeah,
in
Little
Minnesota
Joe.
here.
Miss you, buddy. Got a lot of love for you, Little Joe. Good cue ball. That'll work.
Let's come up off this rail. Play that 13 in the side over there. Or 14.
Yeah, or 14. If you take the 14, you'll probably end up with the 13 in the lower left corner. And then the 8-ball goes in there, too. It goes in either lower corner.
Now here's where it's crucial. Here's what we talk about all the time on the streams: get on the proper side of the line.
Yep. Yeah, he could get in this position here where it's tough to get on the other ball and then back down to the 8. But even if you come short on the, the 13 up there, you can go up to the end rail, come back for that ball.
Okay, good. He's
That'll
off the
work
rail.
out good.
That's a nice shot.
That'll
right
work
there.
out good.
Little Joe said he might go to Tony Piazza's tomorrow.
Really?
Yeah, they might. They might go. I think it's in. Is that Fort Collins? I think
It's
it
in
is?
Aurora. It's
Aurora,
a suburb of Denver, yeah.
Yeah, something like that. But
Yep.
they may go. So
I'll be dang. Yeah, that's the
Ooh, hit
tournament
that
come
with a
up
little firm right there.
mid-September out there. That the podcast show was helping to promote a little bit. Tony Piazza, one of Minnesota's own. First year out there, they had 68,000 in the Calcutta side pot.
Oh wow. That cue ball got away from Hank a little bit.
It did get a little bit away. Yeah, I think the cue ball might have been a little bit close to the rail too. But Austin should be able to just kind of spin this into some outside, float the cue ball down in between the 8 and 5, and then gently back up. The inside or the outside English, which would be right English for him, when that cue ball comes down, it'll kill and go straight up rather than go into the 5. So I would put some juice on this with some English. Probably end up like right about that first diamond, and then come back up straight up with
It's
right
got to
English.
follow tangent line in and out of your little
Like
Joe.
right there. Oh, he came up a little bit hot and heavy, but you got the tank.
Pressure's on Hank the Tank
Yeah.
right now.
He might. I wonder if Austin was trying to get into the 5 ball with that cue ball that time.
Looks like he was. He a little firm.
Kind
Hit
of
a little firm.
Yeah.
As little Joe says, you got to follow the tangent line, Mark.
Yep.
Trust it.
Yep. And those cuts like that on the side, those back cuts, if you can load that up with some outside and really kind of hit that ball pretty full too. But Hank should be able to handle this ball. Tendency to be to undercut it. Not Hank.
Nice shot.
Dead center of the pocket. And Rob was telling me that Hank was looking to get pockets on his table of 3 7/8.
Well, I just talked about a diamond tailor. It
That
looks like they
is-
might get one from the U.S. Open. I'm going to get them.
That is snug. Those are snug
Well, he's getting
pockets.
them are 4-inch.
Over here on this
Yeah,
one?
So we're talking about getting a diamond table that's out at the U.S. Open right now. A used one for Hank.
Okay.
So I'm
nice.
talking to his dad about that.
Nice. I thought these were 4 1/8 or 4 1/4. Are they 4
4
inch?
1/4.
4 1/4. Because Ryan Janikowski, he got 4-inch. We just did a set of rails for him this week up there. One of our sponsors, and that table plays a little snug. But the cloth is new, so it is a little bit bigger. Probably plays like 4 1/8 right now. Hank the Tank breaking now. Oh, got the side ball. Got 2 balls on the side. Got 3 balls. Well,
Wow.
I would have Hank break from now on, but
Well,
and Austin breaks really, really good in this table too. So the shot to start out here, if you want to do solids, you could take the 5 and then run back into the 4-10. I wouldn't do that. I like going the 11 or the 13 and then move that 10 ball. The 11 come across off that side rail square into that 10. There's some danger in that, though. I mean, I don't think the side pocket's available for a scratch, but what you are going to do is you're going to end up pushing the 10 towards that side rail, and there's no guarantee the 4 and 5 would clear. Now, he could take the 13 right now and break the 10 out, or he could even take the 15 and draw back into the 10. I kind of like the 15 in a way. I know it's a little bit further away, but I like the way that that'll spread. And this is probably my first choice because I like making this ball better. Try to move the 10 off this. Oh, he tried to shape the 10. Yeah, I don't know. I think you got to move that ball from there, Austin. I mean, Hank should be able to make this for you, but I don't know. I
I'm
kind
just
of like.
texting Ryan here now. He got the tabletop. I got to get paid for him. It plays tight, huh?
Oh, it plays so. Yeah, well, the cloth is new though, so.
Yeah.
But once it tightens up, oh, that's a good shot. Now, Austin's going to shoot over the 4 ball at the 9 or the 15. And I still think that Austin should have tried to move that 10 ball. You had 3 stripes down on this half the table. You're going to shape one of them. If you end up in the lower left
I'm
area there,
down just a little bit, Mark.
if you end up in the lower left area, you have you get the 9 ball. Yeah, it does because this little thing came out.
I don't. That really shouldn't have nothing to do with it, though.
Maybe it was too close.
Yeah, try that.
Right there. Does that work better, Ryan?
Try that. Right. Let me know if Mark's.
Did I get rid of that
Sounds
little
better.
whistle?
Yeah, it might be a little close. Yeah.
Doot, doot, doot.
Right. Let me know how that sounds. We moved the mic and turned it down just a touch. So
So if he takes a 9, the side does come into play a little bit, but I think I take the 15 here. The 15 will put me on the 9 and or the 12.
the hell, now he says I can barely hear you. So we're gonna move the mic just a little
All right,
closer to
A little
you.
bit closer now.
Try
How about that, Ryan?
That was a good shot, but
Well, it's a
man,
good
he
shot,
got
but
rolled up on that
he's
ball.
leaving him in kind
Yeah,
of some tough spots.
yep.
I think I would have taken the 15 there just because the cue ball runs straight across. I'm on the 9. I just think it
Sounds
makes it
good.
easier.
Got it.
Sounds
Okay.
good. Thanks,
Yep.
Ryan.
So we're set to make
What
note
a
of that.
sweet talker. Ryan, if you want to pull the shades and turn the lights down, it's cool.
I did put the
All right, Hank. See if you're going to do anything with this cue ball. I like that. Just kind of make sure you make the ball.
Just cinch it. Yep.
And Austin should be able to roll forward in this 15 and shape the 12 on the side, but I don't know if I like drawing back off this 15. I think it's really easy to jar this ball.
It is. Yep. He's just a slight angle, and I mean, if you're gonna do that, you really got to put a hell of a stroke on it.
Yeah, and if he does come down to the bottom rail by chance, the upper right corner is open, but I think Hank would have a little bit of a back cut on that 12 because I don't think Austin really has enough angle to go out off that bottom rail much either. I think the best shot for Austin here may be to run down and just try to shape that 12 on the side. Because any kind of an angle that Hank has in that 12 on the side, he can go up the table and come back down. The 8 goes in either corner. And, Austin could hit this really, really good and bring the cue ball out, but, boy, I don't like that shot.
Well, he's putting a stroke on
Yeah,
it.
he is. He's going for it.
He's like, well,
Yeah. Yeah, this isn't a league night. League night, we're firing at that ball. I don't know. I like floating down, and it might even go in the upper left corner.
it does.
Yeah, then I like floating down for sure. If I can't get on it in the side, then I take it up in the corner. So easy to jam this ball if you try to shape hard off of it. And
Oh,
got him in
wow.
a tough spot again. Now this ball does bank. Well, if Hank is frozen on this ball, I know this ball banks, but whether Hank knows it or not, I'm not sure. We're gonna find out though. If he's frozen on that ball, he can push right through, and it's like a dead wired bank.
I'm
right
not
now.
sure if he's froze on it though.
If we had the overhead, no, that actually it might have looked like it was eggs. Evidently, it's not froze because he's gonna play a safe off it. Yeah, you were left in a tough spot there, Hank. And I don't blame Austin necessarily for trying that shot, but if he could stroke the ball like he did, he could have played for the side or the corner, just like rolling it in. And in Austin's defense, too, if he hits that just a little hair firmer, he'll have separation between the 12, and they can run out from there. Safety?
Yep, safety back at him here.
Oh, I've seen Austin jump balls before.
Oh wait, you have, haven't
This
you?
ball may go in. And I've seen him kick balls, too. So he may kick this in the side pocket. Yep. There you go. I've seen this before.
They must have won something over there at the bar.
Must have won something on the E-tabs, huh? All right, so 3-1, Austin Olsen at the table. Kind of a tough spot, but we've seen him kick out of trouble before. And but this is no easy task right here. Yeah, good hit, and a pretty good cue ball too. Pretty good cue ball. Pretty easy safe off of here, though. You can just kind of tickle the edge of the 3, come down to the bottom rail. Cue ball comes off the bottom rail and hides behind the 3 ball again. So it's a pretty easy and consistent safe that everybody should be able to hit. Ooh, came too far. Oh boy, oh boy. That wasn't hit very well. Hey, Mary Jo, thank you for tuning in. We appreciate you guys tuning in and rooting for Austin and Hank. Alexandria, watching down there in Alabama, supporting Austin and Hank as well. Thanks for tuning in down there in Alabama. Roll Tide Roll, huh? Isn't that how that goes? Billy, hey, I appreciate the kind words, man. Thank you. Dino, how you doing, buddy? Hill would be fun, wouldn't it? Especially when there's only one match instead of a doubleheader. I'm not gonna lie. Those Hill matches are great when there's only one match. Hill with 2 matches, great for at home, but it'd be a long night up here in the booth. But that is why they make cheesecake and Red Bull. Yeah, if that 12 ball was in any other spot up there, boy, Ian might have lost that game off that attempt at a safety. But
Oh, he went a little farther. I mean, nothing JK can't handle, but
yeah, and I don't know if you want to put that jump stick in their hands too many times. I know Austin kicked that last one, but they're pretty proficient with those. Pete, Austin's Auburn University shirt. So did I swear at you by saying Roll Tide if you're an Auburn fan? I think I might have. If I did, I apologize. You people down there in the southern states, you have a lot more to root for with college football than we do up here in Minnesota. Northern states are pretty good. But I may have picked the wrong team in that instance. So, but here's JK and Ian should be able to finish this one up here. 8 ball in the same pocket.
All right, about to have a
JK's
3-2 ball game here.
JK's working on his 1 pocket while he's playing 8 ball. And Ian Barrett with 8 ball. So we are 2-3, race to 11. CR Sports Bar in Coon Rapids, Minnesota.
We got a good little term tonight, Mark. Got like 34, I think.
Did you hear what Abraham did today? Messaged me. He says, hey, you want to play some 1 pockets? Yeah, I'm up here this afternoon. What time are you going to be here? Well, how long you got? He said, I got to commentate at 6:30, so probably till about 6. Oh, I'll be there at 6:30. You see how that works?
Yeah.
Now, I mean, I'm not saying he did that on purpose, but conveniently he can't make it until I can't play
That's
anymore.
Abraham.
That's not the first time he's done that either. So,
He's funny.
does he have his potato chips yet?
Well, he'll get a whole
Pretty soon.
bin of them.
It's a Long Island tea start flowing, right?
Well, he's cut off them.
Oh, is he?
We'll leave it at that. All right, let's see what Big E does here.
Oh, Alexandria, we might have to block you from the chat now. Anything is better than saying go Gophers. Oh. You know, you might have to come up and row the boat, Alexandria.
We got Bob and Emily watching from Arizona.
And Emily,
Thanks for watching, guys.
Yeah,
We had a
thanks for
great
tuning
trip
in.
in Europe, by the way. They like Hank's hat.
Zen Master, you knew it wouldn't take long, did you? I've had cheesecake on my mind since last Friday. Some people go home and count sheep. I count cheesecake. So I get to sleep. So 3-2. Race to 11. Hank the Tank at the table. And Hank might be going to Colorado for that tournament. Just mentioned it to him right before we got live here. and gave him the flyer and everything. It is mid-September out there at Piazza's. Look for some exciting things in the works without there. And I'll just leave it at that. We got a lot of opportunity and hope, and we'll see how it all works out. But it'll be a fun tournament. I know a lot of people have signed up since we did that promo preview from the podcast to What Now in Pool, and be cool to see more and more show up out there for that. Now that 9 ball is in a little group session over there with the 3 and the 6 ball. So, a few ways he can go after that. Hank could go after it right now if he wants to off the 10. He could go some follow and some right, 2 rails into that 6 ball. Watch this. Bam! There it goes. And they should be out. Yep.
See how he gently moved that ball. He didn't pound it. A lot of
Yeah.
people try to hit balls too hard. Little Joe says sometimes you got to nudge them.
Yep.
Pay attention to Little Joe.
A lot of times people will hit them too hard when they break them out, and they just tie up another
get in
ball.
trouble, yeah.
So the ball they'll have to work on is the 8. However, that 8 ball does go in the right side pocket. If they can get over on the right side of the table on that 12 ball, they can go up table and get around the 2 and shape the 8 in the side. I like that play, actually. Especially now, the 13 gets them on the 9. 9, they can draw back it over the rail and then go up table off that 12 and get on the 8 in the right side pocket. Making it look, one thing about these two, they make a commentator's job very easy, Hank and Austin, because they really do play it by the book. So I want to get over, not right on the rail, but maybe a half a diamond off the rail would be nice. And maybe not even a half a diamond, a little bit on the right side of the half a diamond. You want a little bit of an angle, just so you can take the 12, go up to the upper end rail, over the left side rail, then shape the 8 in the side pocket. I don't want to be that angle. I want to be over on the right side rail more. Yeah, you want to get right over there, Oscar. And that is easier.
If he's leaving the angle here, just draw back a little bit, he's going to go 3 rails.
Well, yeah, he goes 3 rails, but if you go over to the right side of that line,
it's easier.
it floats,
I see it, but
floats naturally 2 rails.
He's looking at the 3
So they're
rail.
doing 3 rails, yeah. Yeah, he's going to go right there. And there is a line to it, too.
Yep. Got to put a good stroke on this one.
Tyler, you're going to start a fight in the chat, man. Oh, my God.
John, what table?
Well, Alexandria, that doesn't mean much being a Twins fan, though. There aren't many Twins fans left. I appreciate that you became a fan of them, but Minnesotans up here, when the ownership and everything gives up on that team, it's hard to support them. That's just my opinion. What's up, bud? So the 8 does go in the lower right corner. And I don't think the side's in play. No, he should go past the side. There you go. Very good shot. Nice shot, Austin. Well done. Well done. Mo is in the house. Oh, my gosh. Last time I seen you, you're like 36 or something, man. It's been so long.
Wow.
It's been a long time, Mo.
All right, I had to deal with a customer. How did he get on the 8 ball?
He went 3 rails, but he ran into a ball and took the 8 in the lower right corner.
Okay, good.
Ended up not shaping in the side. And then Austin rolled the ball in. 4-2, race to 11. CR Sportsbar, Coon Rapids, Minnesota. We are live. Mr. Jerry Johnson back in town, or back in the country, I should say. And then Mark Weaver in the booth. Friday night tournament is underway, so if you are on the way, if you have not called, you might as well stop at DQ and get yourself a Blizzard and head on home. But while you do that, turn on the stream. So again, if you are new to the stream, My name is Mark Weaver in the booth. And if you have not yet hit the subscribe button on whether your app or the webpage for YouTube, whatever you're watching it on, hit that subscribe button. That'll keep you up to date on the CR's future matches. And then also hit the thumbs up, thumbs down. If you like the stream, great, thumb it up. If not, thumb it down. That's cool too. We ain't mad at you. And then if you want to do a favor as well, What Now in Pool, the podcast. 2 episodes are out. A third one's coming soon. Jerry Johnson's the first episode. Scott Barrett's the second. And we do have a Facebook page and also a YouTube page. If you could subscribe on those and hit the follow button on Facebook, that would be great. Appreciate the support. It doesn't cost anybody any money to subscribe, so we're not talking any of those kind of any of those kind of ventures, but appreciate it a bunch. And there's a lot more content. Oh, we got a good rub off the 9 down there. Be a lot more content coming out on that podcast as well. And we have a huge tournament slate coming up here at CR's, not just the Scotch doubles, but Amadon has a tournament series coming up here in early fall. And there's a team tournament. There's, I believe, a Scotch and then also singles as well. Huge sponsor of a pool here in CR's for a long time, as is a bunch of these sponsors you see on the screen outside edge there. Those are all responsible for this live stream, and they help out with the tournaments too. So you have any of their needs, anything that they do as far as their line of work, give them a shot. Give them a call, get a quote, see what they can do for you. There's a lot of good people, and they're helping with the stream and helping with tournaments. So appreciate every one of you. So JK on the 15 ball now. Looks like he's going to load up and, nope, just come back. I kind of thought that he would just turn it back a little bit and get on the 12. And they should be out here on this table too. They do a lot of runouts when we get in the upper bracket, and the lower bracket's been a lot of fun. You want to talk about some competitive matches? There has been some really, really tight ones. Look at that slow roll ball. Ufta or Skull? Well, Ufta is kind of I'll leave that up to Austin to go that one. But Skull is what you say when Vikings would meet each other in the day. They would raise their shield, I believe, up, and they go Skull, kind of a greeting towards somebody else that had come up crossed. That's the definition that I was told. And Skyuma, of course, is the Golden Gophers. I don't know if we'll get you to say that, Alexandria, but man, what a good shot by Ian there. Look at that speed. JK will slide, I think, into the 5 ball with the cue ball. He doesn't have to, but I think he'll just slide into it. There. Holds the cue ball nice for the 8. Pretty easy. Nice out by these two. Nice out and a great pace of play, too. Oh, boy. So, yeah, nice night out there. I'm glad everybody's tuning in. Those that are tuning in, thank you, as always, for the support. We appreciate it. Oh, yes, tater tot hot dish, Alexandria. That's a good one. That's a staple. Did you try it with cheese or without cheese? And another thing you should have brought back from Minnesota is Top the Tater. That's another great thing for potato chips and stuff. You cannot beat it. Top the Tater, big green tub. Don't mess with the small one. If you buy a small one, you're going to regret that you didn't buy the big one, trust me. And honestly, if you get a small one and some chips, that small one ain't going to last to the border if you're driving. So get a big one, get a couple of them. Thank me later. Top the Tater. So Ian Barrett at the table. Down a game is all. This is a race to 11. Looks like we may be heading towards a Hill match here. I'm not sure how many are in the Friday night tournament, but it looks like every table is in play. And do we got another dry break? Oh, look at this mess. This looks like one of my breaks. We didn't get a dry break, but It's kind of the table I end up with. But this one is actually solvable pretty easy now that we look at it. Take the 7 ball, roll the cue ball up table, and you get on the 1. From the 1, you can splash into the 10-9. That'll move your 3, and everything should open up a little bit. Take a look at that 3 ball, though. If he can shoot that 1 and run into that 9-10-3, that 3 is going to go down and clip the edge of the 2 ball. And that'll help open those up a little bit. Possibly. It's hard to, it might miss that, actually. It might miss it. And I don't know if he can hit that hard enough to where the 3 will spread that 2 anyways. It actually looks like it might miss it. But if that 9 wasn't there, you could slam into off that 1 ball into the 10. The 3 comes down to the end rail and comes back up like Moses. It'll part all those balls. The 15, the 2, the whatever ones, the 2, the 6, the 5, all 4 of those go whoosh.
And 100 added to 4th place after we do the payout. So just let you know. Thanks for playing at CR Sportsbar and D-Hand Garage Door supporting us. Thank you.
Just the 100.
Well, the thing about snow, Alexandria, is that's why they made pool halls. So when there's snow on the ground and it's snowing, you go to the pool hall. That's how we solve that problem. On the 8th day, God made snow. On the 9th day, he made pool halls because we got to have something to do when it's snowing. That's a fact. Well, not really, but.
All right, did you hear what I just did?
No, what'd you do now?
So Billy Bob called in.
Yep.
And he said,
Oh, it did touch the 3.
Yep.
Or the 2.
Sierra's added 100 first, and he says, I want to add 100 to 4th place. So Billy Bob added 100 to 4th place tonight.
Billy?
D-Hand Garage Doors.
To 4th place.
How many players, Leslie?
34.
34 players tonight.
34.
Not bad for a
That's a
state
good
fair
turnout.
week.
Yep. Good turnout. Play safety off this. Even if you were to do something crazy like bank the 3 up table, you're not getting on another ball. Maybe on the 5, but I am not. We're trying to run out from here. JK does play aggressive sometimes, but this is not the time to do it here. That's a good shot.
Good shot right there.
Yep, you got the 3 up in play too, so the 3 will go in that lower right corner pocket. 5 goes in the left. I think the 6 goes too.
Now can they thin this 14 or even thin the 15 ball, go up table?
I like that, yeah.
Or 14 2 rails and up there? You
I
wanna leave
kind
the
of
5?
like doing the 14 and then try to move the 14 over to the right of the 3.
Yep, you can do that.
And then
bring
cue ball
the-
go
swing the
1,
cue
2,
ball around
3
up,
rails.
Yep.
Yep.
Just
Even
gotta
4
follow
rails.
your line there.
Yep, get up table up there. I don't really want to get up by the pocket though, because that does open up the 5
Yep.
ball. If they can get up by that 15
Up by that diamond.
or that 11 up there, yeah, first
Up by
time,
the 11 or diamond up there, yep.
that would be perfect.
Four 3 going to 11. Now we're off next week, Mark,
Okay.
because of Labor Day weekend. Then we have matches scheduled on, I believe it's the 5th. Let me double check here. Yep, the 5th and the 12th. We got
Okay.
matches scheduled. So
Nice.
then we're going to get caught up, and then what we'll do is we'll start running on the 19th, probably one of the upper and one of the lower brackets on a Friday night.
Okay.
One of each, okay?
Hey, thanks, friend of the family. You know, it's after losing to Hank and Austin, it's tough to bet against him, Dave, or friend of the family. I think it's hard for me to bet against them. It really is. I know, and that's not a slight at all. JK and Ian, they're such strong players, but I just feel that Austin and Hank have such familiarity of playing in this a few times. They won the last one. And go back a few tournaments in the Scotch. Hank and Austin were ahead of substantially in a match, and Austin had a fairly easy ball in the side pocket and missed that, and they ended up losing that one. But boy, he sure atoned for it since, and they both have. So I have a hard time saying that they're going to lose to anybody until they do. I think they've proven that they have the they get the nod as a favorite in my eyes against most anybody in this tournament. And that's not trying to slight any other team. It's just they've got it done. They've gotten it done on a regular basis.
Yeah, they play real good together.
Yep.
They
A lot of chemistry.
gel together.
Yep. A lot of chemistry. They know each other's games really well, and they both break really well, and they shoot really well, and they're fearless. And boy, that's a lot of good qualities when you're playing pool. And they're, just such champions off the table too. They carry themselves so well.
Yep. Fine young men.
Yep, absolutely. Raised well, and you can see it. And
Actually, Hank's brother Hunter's playing in the tournament tonight. So is his dad Bundy.
yep. Yeah, I beat that horse over and over to death, but I got to say it, man. The juniors, the men and women juniors, they play so well, but they're
He's double
raised.
kissing in here. Back.
Double kissing back
Nice
up into it. What a shot. I love that shot. Very nice. That's a great safety. But, as far as in the juniors, they're all raised so well, and they behave so well. They got such a respect for the game, and, the community respects them so well, too. So it's really good to see.
That was a nice shot right there. By
That
Hank.
was nice and creative, too. I've done that once in my lifetime, and I tell you what, he hit this better than I did. He hit that really good. Shoot a ball on the rail, have it come back and bump the cue ball and tie it up with something. Man, and he's got Ian in a really tough spot here. So that first week, Jerry, we had the 2 matches going on, and it was like 11:30 or something like that. And I forget how many were on. There was like 78 that are hanging in. I said, hey, thanks to all of you hanging in this late. And then 6 of them dropped out. So I go, we all need to spam their message box of the 6 that left. And then probably about 10 seconds, maybe 15 seconds later, those 6 came back. It wasn't the same 6. 6 came back and 4 above that. So it was like they were so scared they went and got somebody else.
That's funny.
But, yeah, we were having fun. Always have a good time this year. That's a great shot.
Good shot.
Very well done.
Downtown Mark Brown, he has the U.S. Open on at his house and the CR stream side by side.
Well, that's a nice setup there.
Mark, that's a hell of a setup.
What's that on the other screen, though? Is it minimized?
Oh, you don't want to know what he's watching on that screen.
Well,
There's pool on 2 of them, and Mark, I don't want to tell
you
anybody
minimize
what's on
the
the other
third screen, Mark. Thank you for that. We appreciate it. But that looks like a good setup, Mark. Awesome. Good for you. I call Mark Air Fryer Brown. I had to bring one out to Vegas for him last year, Vinea. It's a great idea. Going to do that next year. Bring a little air fryer out there, take it up in the room. I'm not going to go to the extent that Alex Pagalion does and cook eggs and pho and stuff like that in the bathroom. I've got my limits, all right? But if you have not seen that video, you've got to check it out because he makes some dishes in the bathroom cooking. Hey, friend of the family admin, I think your forehead landed on the keyboard there. Yeah, I think your forehead is on the keyboard. Somebody needs to wake him up. Oh, a little bit outside. Yep. So, Ian Barrett at the table. Ian was a long time. Well, he plays again leagues out of here, but I know he moved over to Wisconsin a number of years back. I think River Falls. And known him over the years, not as close as a lot of people, but Ian is one of those guys when he's your friend, treats everybody the same. He's a special dude, and I am glad he's a friend of mine because it makes my days better when I see him. He's a good dude. He's just an all-around good dude. And we know the people that you talk about like that, but he's just, just adds to my day whenever I run into him. So. Bill's not really familiar with him. You'll learn his game here. He plays some solid pool. Sometime we'll maybe in a podcast or something, tell the story of up at the Holiday Inn, me, him, and Ross Kropich. What happened a number of years ago, but not here.
What do we got going here,
I don't
Mark?
want to get in trouble. So, well, they're on solids and looking to tie it up. I kind of like going from the 4 to the 6.
Mark.
You're going back on mute. He said. Well, yeah, that confirms then, Mark, that you're listening to something else on that third screen.
Downtown Mark
So,
Brown.
just admit it.
Oh, okay.
Compared to what you're probably watching and me, whatever. Ooh, this is a touchy little shot here.
Yep. Just want to stick the rock right there.
You know, one of the toughest shots in pool, though, is when you have a ball froze on one side of the side pocket and the cue ball froze on the other side of the side pocket.
Yep.
That is a very difficult shot. He's not there,
I
but
seen Petter shoot that yesterday.
this is
like
what
that
happens.
right there, yep.
This is what happens.
No, they got this 15-14 down here. They got to get down low on it, and I don't know if they have the angle on the 10 right now.
I don't think so, and I don't know. I think the 15 might go off the rail and off the 4 in that corner pocket over there.
Oh, Mark's listening to Jeremy Jones, not us.
Oh, I see how you are. I see how you are. You know, we got feelings over here too, Mark.
That ball, well, you want him on that rail there. That makes a difference. If that 15 can go off that 4 ball there,
No, I get what it says, Dave, or friend of the family admin. I get what it says.
must have room in that corner. Sneak by that with that 4 ball there, huh?
I think so. Either that or off the rail and then make it.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go and
and
float
make
up
it
play.
goes clean.
Oh, yeah, plenty of room.
beautiful.
That 4 was sticking out quite
Yep.
a bit.
Beautiful. These two are, when they get in sync, it's really kind of a pleasure to watch them play because they do a lot of things right.
That's a little thinner. He's got to be careful.
Yeah, should be able to go with a little bit of like right inside and just kind of kill it off that rail. Even pocket speed a little bit. I'd put a little bit of inside on here, not much, just to get me right there. Good shot. Very good
shot
shot.
right there.
Nice and controlled.
You know, what do you do? What do you do?
Leave a nice little angle
Yep.
on there. Come off that rail.
Yep. Looks like Hank bumped into somebody or someone bumped into him.
Yep. I'll make an announcement after this game here.
So they should go up to 5-3 after this shot here. He could hold it and go over to the right side and shoot the 8 in the lower left corner. Or come back across and a little bit of a back cut. Kind of a lucky roll there, but that works. Could have turned out a lot worse. Very good out. Very good out.
5-3.
Very good out. Nice and controlled out. For some reason, when I seen Austin here, now that you mentioned on his shirt, I thought that was like a Denver Broncos shirt.
14, 20, 21, and 16. Be careful of 15. They got that Scotch doubles match going on there. Please be careful of 15.
Hey, Peyton, thanks for tuning in as always. We appreciate you being a regular and a supporter. Thank you so much. Been following you online in your events. Keep going there, champ.
All right, Austin's back breaking here, Mark.
Oh, they switched it, didn't they? Watch this smash now. Yes, that's good.
Well, he took a little off it
Got a ball.
and made 2 balls. Sometimes you got to take a little off.
Oh, look
and
at the cue ball.
I don't know if he
Yeah,
has
they're
that
good.
9 ball.
Boy, if they can get in that 9 right here,
On the
that
9.
gets them to the 12.
Great
and they
shot
are,
to get out.
yeah, they're off and running. Look at that 3 ball. Look at that ugly ball over there.
Yeah, that's your
For that
favorite
reason
spot.
alone, I would be taking stripes.
Your favorite spot.
However, if I was solids and the 7 wasn't there, I'm going to shoot the 2 and I'm going to move the 3 off that spot right there. Probably lose the game because of it, but I refuse to shoot a ball over there. Good stroke on that ball.
Nice stroke right
Man. Just crisp and pure. You know what I mean? Just a crisp shot all the time. Well, let's see what Austin does here. I think you want to follow through and put a little bit of left on this. Come through and get just in the middle of the table somewhere. Maybe you're on the 14. If not, you got the 12.
Yeah, come on, just on the low side of the 6 and 1 here.
Just don't get too.
Like
that.
that.
That's really good. That's a good spot. Hank can take either the up table 1 or the ball over here on the left side of the table. Yeah, I like that one too. But looks like he's going to take this ball. And if he can roll this in, he should be able to get shape. He can pick the 13 or the 11 off this. Yeah, very nice. I kind of like that route too, because now you take the 13 and then the 11 puts you on the 8 really, really easy. Hank, that was a good pattern choice right there.
Yeah, now you leave just, you play this right side of the line on here.
Yep.
Then you can just stun it over for the 8 in the bottom right.
Yep.
After you shoot this.
If he goes like in a straight line, anywhere from a straight line and 11 straight up table, on there to the right side of it,
Right
it's
side
easy
of
to
it.
get in the 8.
Little right side of it.
You could almost stop shot and just slide over and not use the rail, but.
Well, you got a little goofy on it.
Yeah, he did.
That's where you got to be on the proper side of the line right there.
Came out a little bit much, but Hank should be able to roll
No,
forward.
he's all right. Now you can stop the ball there if he wants to play the 8 in the bottom left.
Does it go over there? Past the 2? Yeah, oh yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Or roll forward and take it in the side.
Yeah.
Might bump the 7, though. No, he's got room to get by there. Yeah, he's going forward. 8 in the side pocket. Very nice.
Yeah, perfect. Good stroke.
Boy, that thing's about
Straight
as
through.
straight in as you can get right there, too. Thanks, Peyton. Hey, I appreciate that. If you haven't subscribed on there, it's free on the YouTube, and follow on the Facebook page. I appreciate the words on the podcast. You know, we're starting out on that. We've got 2 episodes out there. We've got a 3rd one coming out here in the next few days, and the Tony Piazza experience. But appreciate it. We're going to incorporate a lot more features coming up too, and we've got enough content right now with guests that are committed. We could be in studio till next spring. So
We got 6-3.
it's going good.
Yeah, I was honored to be the first guest on your podcast,
Yes, sir.
Mark.
Yep. You came out of it well. We appreciated it. It was kind of a no-brainer, like we said on the podcast. I got my start on Mike up here, and you've done so much for pool over the years and everything. It's kind of a no-brainer. Oh, what do you do now?
He's talking about good thing I don't waste money on my service shot clock on this match. Well, we got people in the way over here, right?
Thanks, Rainy Lake Charters. If any of you on the stream watching this are intending to go up to the border and go up in the Rainy Lake or anywhere up there, get a hold of them, Rainy Lake Charters. They're a long-time viewer of the stream and play leagues out of here too, right?
Monday nights, yes.
So if you get an opportunity, you want to go up there, touch base with them, see what they can do for you.
Yeah, he'll get you straightened out.
Yep. Run a really good service up there, so give them a shout. And if you've never been up there, you've got to go up and see it. It is absolute God's country up there. It's so beautiful, especially when the flies are gone for the year.
8 ball's in a tough spot.
Yeah, I'm going to start with solids. I like went forward a little bit too much. Uh-oh. Yeah, he rolled forward just a little bit too much. I was going to say, I almost like going to the 2 and then take the 6. You see where the 2 is right there? If you took the 2, stop shotted, and then go in the 6, you can come right down and move the 8 ball. Bump it in the rail, comes out, probably shape it for the side afterwards. But I think that ball's going to get moved anyways, because if Austin's going to cut this 7, the 2 is going to squirt over towards that 13-8. So I think the 8 will move off this. Oh, he missed those balls. And he missed the 7 too, but man, that was a good try. I think if he'd have made that, he might have caught that 13 with that ball. But if you're stripes now, not a very advantageous spot right here. I think JK can safe him and get him up behind that 12 ball though. I think he has enough for that ball up table. Got to be careful though. A little bit left of that, and that 7's in play. You're going to lose the game. get to the right of it, and they got the 3 ball. Either one of those balls, a 7 or 3, if they end up on shooting one of those, they're going to be able to move over and move that 8 ball. Either one of those balls, if they get a shot on it. If they get on the 7, Hank or Austin is going to move that 8 ball off that ball. If they go to the right of the 12 with this cue ball, the 3 ball will break out the 8 ball.
All right, they got strikes. What's he got going on here?
So JK has to hit this one good. And now, see, now from the 3 ball here, you can slide over into that 10 ball and you can move that 8 ball. You're going to have to stroke this ball anyways, so this is the opportunity to move that 8 ball and you win the game. The thing you want to be careful of is you don't want to hit the bottom part of the 10, come down to the bottom of the table. You'd still move the 8 though. I think you'd be all right. Or maybe he thinks the 8 goes.
He was looking like it does.
I like trying to move over into it from here.
He's got to hit this with some speed if he does that. He's got to move him.
But that 8 might be more pocketable than we see here too. Yeah, the 8 must. Oh, missed that one pretty good. Watch the cue ball.
Wow.
Sean, there were boxes.
Kind of eased up on the stroke.
Yeah,
there.
he did a little bit. Yep. Kind of decelerated into it.
It was preventing you from getting your
I think on a shot like that, if Hank strokes that ball and doesn't decelerate like that, I think he can slide right in that 10 ball and move that 8. But if I'm Ian here, I'm shooting that 13 ball. I'm down 3-6. I'm not going to safe anywhere. I'm going to roll that 13 up table, and I'm going to use the 15 to move my 9 ball from that horrendous spot on the rail there.
And you both came up to me.
It'll probably take me a couple shots to get on the 15, but that's what I want to do with that 9 ball. And he could take the 12 now and move the, get on the 15 and then move the 9 as well, which is probably a smarter play. Because that 12 up there on the upper left corner of the table will get you a really good angle on that 15 to take it off the 9. So I think I will backtrack and say that Ian's making a better decision than I had. Oh, a little bit outside. Uh-oh. Now, do you get aggressive here and take the 3, go 2 rails and move the 8 ball? Do you take the 7 and go 2 rails and move the 8 ball? Or do you want to shape and get in that little window up there? I like to try to move it here because I think the 6 and the 7 will bail me out, but that 8 might be a lot easier to make than it looks on our view. And if they're not trying to move it, then I'd assume that's really easy from up there.
He could knock it out right here.
But, I don't think they have to, though, Leslie, because they had a great opportunity on this ball right here. And he chose not to, so I think it must go. I don't want to shape that little window right there. I mean, it's kind of a big window, but I do like the idea. If I would have been shooting, I think I would have tried to move that ball. Kind of a thin cut here. I want to avoid these balls coming back out. There, that'll work. Now we'll see how well that 8 is pocketable and if they can get in that little window up there.
This is an easy 2 rail.
Yeah, it should be easy.
Here and come back, or even right in here.
That's where he wants to be. Yeah, he doesn't want to be in the right of the 15 because that's a real small window. I think he wants to be along that line right there. Yeah, it's moving along at a pretty good pace.
Is there another match after this?
Nope, just one. And he's not going to get there. That's why I agree with Leslie sitting up here that mentioned, too, about moving that 8 ball off that 3 ball. I agree 100%. And it's not hindsight. If you remember, if you rewind about 30 seconds, I was pushing for a break and moving that 8 ball out of there. It was just would have made things so much easier. And he might be able to make this ball still. Yeah, he can make this ball. Watch this. Hank the Tank. Oh, my gosh. That was a good try. Oh, that was a good try. Yep, that was a good try. I like moving that 8 ball, though. Getting that thing out of the area and opening it up and Especially with the 7 right in front of the side. You can get that 7 pretty much anywhere on the table. And then the 6 would have got you on the 8, but hindsight's always 20/20. I think JK seen that 15 off the 9, but the thing is he's going to have to get up there. And the 13 does get him up there. He's just going to have to snap draw, come off the bottom rail, and then bring the cue ball up table. But that 15 is perfect to go off that 9 ball. And if you get the 15 off the 9, you should be straight in on one of those stripes in the lower left corner. So the out will get pretty easy. Now, you could shoot the 9 right now. I think the 9's a little bit easier shot if you're up 6-3, though, compared to down 3-6. Now, I still don't know if you're up by 3 games if that's the right shot. I think the 13 in the left side is, and bring the cue ball down to the bottom rail and go up table and get in the 15. You could even go inside on this and go 2 rails down to the bottom rail and back up. Looks like he's going to go follow and go around 1, 2, 3 rails. And that cue ball got in a really good spot. Very nice. Very nice. Now, Ian, you're going to want to punch this one, but you want to make sure that 9 doesn't come right down and make the 8 ball. Like, oh my goodness. That was closer than I think any of them wanted. But that's all right. Definitely can get out from here. Oh, it was a foul. Wow. Foul. I think the cue ball came out and hit. I think he double hit the tip with the cue ball. I think the cue ball actually came out and hit the ball.
Who did? What happened?
Ian shot that ball, the 15, and I think the 15 came back and hit his cue. But he called a foul on himself.
Oh, wow. That's stand up right there.
Yep. Very classy.
He said he double hit.
I think he double hit it. I think the 15 came back and hit the
Can you bring
cue.
it up on YouTube and go back? Go back on YouTube and watch it, right?
Yeah, I'll try to see what happened here. What happened? We're going to take a second here. We're watching the replay on the camera up here to see if there's a double hit. We'll be right back, folks. Actually, no, he's... Oh, you gave it to him. Okay. All right, yeah, the match is still going on. Ian gave it to him, but we're going to double check on the... Here it is right here. I'm going to double check on it and see if Ian... Because Ian did call a foul on himself. Oh, he did. Yeah. Yep, he did. Yep. Yeah, he shot. What happened is he shot the 15. 15 went in, moved the 9, and then his Q-tip actually extended forward and touched the cue ball again.
The cue ball, yeah.
Yep. Very classy on his part. And to be honest, I didn't expect anything less from Ian. He's a very stand-up individual. And, when you see somebody call a foul on themselves that nobody else in the match would see, that's pretty commendable.
Absolutely. That was a great shot right there. Coming in between them and playing for that 4 ball.
Yeah, extended forward, Gordy, and hit it, yeah. Well, these two have a great opportunity here.
8 ball, you got to get on the right side, play it in the left over there.
Yep. I think the one
ball gets you there.
The one will get him there.
If you play the 3 in the upper left corner, Mark, come off the side rail and out. If you get in the middle table, then the 5 up for the 7, 1, 8.
And then use a 1. Yep, 1 to get you to the 8.
Get you on the 8.
If you get in trouble even on the 5, I mean, the 1 does go on the side, but I like being from up table and just laying over on the right side and taking it in the left corner. They just got to get there.
You played a 3, 7, 5 as well and get up on the 1.
I like the 3. I like the 3, 5, 7, 8. I like your route on that. I think that 7 puts you on the 1.
The 3, 7 is a bad. If you get good on 7, you come down low on the 5 and come up.
Thing with saving the one lasso.
Or come all the way over.
Or
That's a better
come all
shot.
the way over, yeah. If you don't get the right angle on the one, though, you might not get on the 8 ball.
You got to be careful.
So you got to be real careful, yeah.
Proper side. He might be
I
a little
like
straight here.
the 5 to the 7 and then to the 1, yeah. I wonder if he can come down to that bottom rail and go 2 rails. Should be able to cheat it that much, right? Bottom rail, left side rail, and up for the 7. Hold up. Oh, man, he hit that one pretty good. Hold up. Oh, it might have gone a hair long.
A little long. He's a touch long on that.
How about this shot, Jerry? Take the 1 off the 8 ball right now. It's almost like dead straight towards that 8 ball.
Ooh, I wouldn't take a
Carry
shot
him off
at
the
that.
8. I'm not doing it in this
Not
kind of
in
an
this
entry match.
No.
If I'm in the Friday night tournament, I might shoot that ball though. Carry him it off the 8. You're right on the 7. 8 comes over to the left side of the table. But Austin could do this now. How about this? How about you follow with the 7, come 2 rails down to the bottom rail into the 8-9. Hank has a 1 up in the upper left corner. From there, yeah, right from that area there.
He could shoot the 1, hold the 11 there with that, then play the 7 in the side, come up down here.
Yeah, he might be trying to avoid the 8-9. I actually like maybe going into the 8-9 here.
He's going forward, coming around here.
Oh, this is gonna look out. This is gonna work. This is gonna work.
Wow,
man, what a shot!
that was a phenomenal
Oh
shot
my
right
gosh,
there.
what a shot! Wow, that's straight in the side to be able to draw back and get in the 8 ball.
That was a hell of a shot right there.
And look at that little touch of spin on there. That was a great shot, Hank. That was really good. Just that little bit touch of spin off that side rail. And there's a good class by Austin there too. Just asking JK and them if they want to look at it real quick. I really like that. I try to do that a lot on questionable shots too. Just you want to take a look at it just before you go up and fire it.
Looks like he might just try to spin it just a little bit.
Yep, throw it in
good
there.
Shot.
Because typically in shots like that, if a person goes up and just shoots at it, it's one thing. But if you tell your opponent, say, hey, come take a look at this, and I'll even say, hey, I'm not making my mind up yet, but I'm going to get down on this ball. And that doesn't mean I'm going to shoot it, but I just want to get down and kind of stroke it a couple times, see how I feel about it. And if I'm going to fire at a ball like that that's close, I'm not going to I might get down and address it, but I'm not going to shoot it. And sometimes that leads to confusion, people I play. I know there's a guy from Duluth we got into it in the tournament once, but it's like, I'm not going to shoot this ball. I just want to see what it looks like. And we both didn't communicate enough, so responsibility on my shoulders on that too.
All right, that was nice out there. Now it's race to
Yeah, it
11.
was.
Back to race 11
Yeah, what a
tonight.
shot by Austin getting on that one in the side. Oh my gosh. Woo! 8-3, race to 11. Nothing on this break.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
no, there
and
goes
the 9
9.
ball.
Yeah, there you go. I don't.
However, look at the cue ball stuck on the 5.
Is Hank going to shoot the 10-13 combo? I think he should. I think he should because I give him really good odds to make that ball. And the cue ball will be held by the 5
How
ball.
close it is. You got to hit it pretty firm. You know what I mean?
But the cue ball should hold in place by that 5 ball. You're going to have either the 10 or the 15 next.
That's just bad luck right there.
Yeah, it is. I just don't think they can play it safe off this. Or no, he can make
Play
the 13.
10. Oh, yeah, he's going.
Yeah,
Is
he's
he
just
going
gonna-
off the 10?
Maybe not. Can he take the 4? Yeah, he must be able to. Nope.
Might be in a tough spot here.
Now, Austin shouldn't get up and look at that. Austin shouldn't get up and take a peek at that, really. He shouldn't do that, but...
What happened?
Well, he stood up and leaned over to look to see what Hank had for a ball there and looking at the 10 ball. And it's not an infraction of the rules, but my opinion is if you're not at the table, you should stay in your chair.
Yeah.
You shouldn't get up and
He
look.
was looking to see if he was hooked or
Yeah,
something.
well, that's the thing, though. But at the same time, he's looking to see at a certain shot.
Yep.
Oh, my good try.
All right.
Good try. Well, time to climb back in this one a little bit.
Well, you know what happens at 7 when they get to 7 or 8, Mark? The other team storms back. That's what's been happening, you know.
$10, $12, $8. Yeah, they all go. But I like solids. Yeah. Then you don't have to deal with that 8 ball. Seven, 6, 5, 4, 2, 3, 8. A lot of ways to get out here. I don't like shooting the 4 right now. I do like the 7. 7 to the 6. If I go 7 to the 6, I like getting on the 5, but I don't mind even getting on the 2 first. If I get really good on the 2. Problem with that is I don't want to try to shape the 2 and then end up taking the 5 because I want to be up table on the 5. I don't want to go into the end rail.
I
with
could
it.
drop back, play the 6.
Yeah.
Play the 5.
I think definitely thing is go to the 5 first. You're right.
Play the 4.
Nope.
3, 2.
Yep. Billy Bob. Oh, Billy Benson. Wrong Billy. Sorry, Billy Bob. Well, Ian, what you gonna do? He's gonna come back for the 2 ball. Yep. That should work.
You got that
But
4 ball over there.
Yeah, the problem is I'd love to have the 3 to get
last.
on the, 3 to get on the 8, not the 4 to get on the 8. I wouldn't be surprised if JK draws all the way up to the end rail and comes back for the 4. That's actually probably the right shot from here. Take the cue ball all the way up to the end rail, hit that middle diamond and shape on the 4 ball. Because then the 4 gets you on the 3, 3 to the 8 is pretty easy. 4 to the 8 is a little bit tougher. Or does he take the 3 now?
No, unless you're dead comp, you can shoot the 2, 3. You got to draw. Make sure your cue ball comes back. For you to leave your angle on your 4, you got to hit the 14 and play the 8 in the corner. You know what I mean?
Yeah. He's not going to shoot a combo, is he? No. I know he's got the stroke to take the 2 and go all the way up to the end rail and get on the 4. I know he has that stroke. But that shot is a little bit tougher when you're down 3 to 8. Oh, and he missed it. Oh, my God. He was trying the combo there. Oh, boy. Oh, boy, oh, boy. Now, from this ball here, this 13, I take that, and I'm going to run into the 14 ball. At speed, though, so that my cue ball will get me on the 11 or the 15, and I'm going to move the 14 off that rail. I'm not going to hit it so hard, though, so that if I go into the 8 ball, I make it, but I want to move that 14 off this ball. It's a dead breakout. And you're relatively trouble-free because you're going to have the 15 for sure for some kind of a bailout ball. Or you take the 13, go to the 11, and come underneath those balls off the bottom rail into the 8-2, and then move everything up table. That's another route. That's probably safer, actually. He shot my shot, or tried to. Oh, you got to hit it firmer than that, though. It's all right. Now, the shot here, I feel, would be the 15. Get a back cut on the 11 in the left side pocket. Bring the cue ball down to the bottom rail, up into the 2, 14, 8, and move everything. Rearrange that furniture. I leave that 10 ball up table, though. You could technically go use a 10 ball to break those balls out, too, but I'm a big fan of the side pockets for these shots. Like, look at that angle on the 11 ball now. I like that ball, but that's my personal preference. 11 on the left side, down to the bottom rail, up into the 2, 14, 8, move all them.
526 to 575 is where he was.
If I was steeper on this 10, I might shoot that instead, but I think Austin's going to shoot the 10. I love that 11 ball right here, though. Absolutely love that ball to break them out.
Yeah, you can hit it with some speed.
Hit it with some speed. Yeah, you're going to end up on the 12, I think, almost certain off that 11.
A little bottom left.
Yep.
Come off that.
Bottom
end rail,
left,
spin
come down
over.
like about the middle diamond, come in here and just move all 3 of those balls.
And that 12 ball for a savior.
But he doesn't
Yep.
want, he's like me, don't want anybody to feel cheated, but, you know, I mean,
That's not a bad angle, too. Let Hank stroke this 12 in, move into it, but is he going to be able to get enough on this to move all three of those? Enough. We're going to see.
okay.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I'll get him to you.
Wow.
Without a doubt.
I can give you
Man, oh, man.
7 and 8 are both open.
Now that
When I grow up, I want to shoot like Hank.
that 3's a big ball right here.
Yeah.
Come off that end rail, you got to be careful.
Well, I like to thin this and go into the left side rail because then I go 2 rails and float right out to the foot spot. And that'll get me on the 14. I kind of like to fin it and go into that left side rail just because it gives me such a good line on that 14. I don't like to elevate and try to hold from there. If I don't have to elevate, I shoot
From there,
your
I don't know
shot.
if he can hit it thin enough to do that, Mark, can he?
Well, he's doing your route.
Just gotta
Careful
be
on
careful
this.
about that end rail because it can spin off
Yep,
there.
careful you don't scratch and careful you don't spin too much. See if that's a tough ball.
Yeah.
And he might not have been able to fin it and go 2 rails, but he didn't look like he put any outside on that.
Yeah.
It might have been hard though with that 14. It might have been
It's kind of jacked up in
yeah,
a weird
getting
spot.
into his way more than it looked from here. Watch the 8-ball in the shot. If he's going to bank it up upper left corner, that 8-ball is in play on that bank. 'Cause I don't know if he can hit enough of that ball to manipulate off the path.
I think he come 2 rails into it.
2 rails.
It's a little Joe shot right here.
Kick 2 rails to it. Yep. He's
Play
banking it.
You play it down in the bottom
Got to
right
be
corner.
careful. Got to be careful on the 8-ball here. Got to be careful on the 8-ball. Well, there's your opportunity.
Wow.
Oh my!
Now Ian's coming to the table after fouling last. He's
Yep.
a little upset at himself, but
Well, he could play safe here. I'm down 3-8 though. I like rolling this in and trying to get out, but that 3-ball is kind of dicey.
it's in your perfect position that you like.
Yes. I don't like shooting that ball. So I might play safe off the 4 and roll off the 4 and get the cue ball up table. Don't leave him a jump shot. Well, that should work.
Austin
There,
says-
here's a froze ball and froze ball.
Yeah,
And he's got to jump it. Oh, boy.
he's tough there.
But
Well, here's a little Joe shot again. 2 rails.
2 rails kicking in. Yep.
Yep.
And 2 rails coming back to, or 1 rail to come back and make the 8, right? Little Joe, this is your stage right now.
Yes,
You would
it is.
kick out from here. I'd give you good odds to kick out from here, Joe. 2 rails on the stripe, 1 rail, or maybe 2 rails on the 8.
Right about here, Mark. Left side of that center diamond.
I don't think he can stroke this with enough draw to come back down table. If he does, I'm going to go over on the stream and shake his hand.
I think he's got a better chance 2 rail in this ball.
Yeah. For shape, especially. Yep, 2 rails.
Into 11 o'clock.
However, if he can catch this jump with some good draw, he could come off that rail and get Hank on the 8. But if he makes this, I kind of think Hank will have a kick shot, which I give him good odds on that too.
Boy, if he pushes into that rail at all, he's going to blast
Yeah,
that
it's
4
going to come
ball.
back. Really elevating. Yeah, that was tough. This ain't easy either, though.
Yeah.
Look at this.
I think he just might fire that bank in that 2 ball.
Well,
Well, there might be a little room on that 3. Maybe that 3's it's not up as far as we thought it is. Got room off that rail.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yep, good shot.
He's good there. Good
Yep,
shot,
good,
JK.
good shot. So everybody on the stream, thanks for tuning in. If you have not, hit the subscribe button on your app or your browser, please do hit the subscribe and then thumbs up if you enjoyed the stream. We appreciate the support. Uh-oh. Oh, it should be enough.
Oh, boy.
Now, do you play it off the 8?
Gotta be careful.
Yeah, he's going to come down table for it. Oh boy, look at this. I kind of like playing it off the 8 there just because the 8 comes up in the middle of the table, but should be a high percentage kick shot here. Good shot, Ian. Well done. Good shot. Yeah, they should. Players of this level should make that kick shot pretty regularly.
They're not out of that 8-4.
They don't really want to shoot that ball, but should be able to make those pretty consistently. So it's 4-8, race to 11, CR Sports Bar in Coon Rapids, Minnesota. Jerry Johnson in the booth, world traveler, Jerry Johnson.
I don't know about that. First time in my life I went over
Mark
there.
Weaver hanging out here in the booth too. 4-8.
Sponsors for this event, Mark, are O'Keefe's Auto Body and Paint,
Action Man.
Action Man Dave O'Keefe, Primo Construction, that's John Hutton, Sticky Nicky Hansen, Monticello Auto, Ryan Janikowski, and Frovik's Towing, Big Chris Frovik. That's the 4 sponsors for this event.
Race to 9.
Race to 11.
11.
All right.
Well, one game at a time. Starts right here.
One at a time.
Nope. Oh, man. Tough rub there. Look at these solids, too.
Yep.
Not a big fan of stripes here, but I do like the solids.
Oh, you got ball in hand anywhere here.
Yep, anywhere on the table makes it a lot easier. And I agree with that format so much. Shouldn't be punished
Yep.
by someone scratching on the break. You gotta love the solids here, though. 6-1 combo to start out. 4, the 5, the 7, everything's got a pocket. 8 goes in the little left corner, or it goes in the right side pocket too. So they have a couple of options there. Good shot. Now, Austin could just roll this in and put Hank straight into the 2 down table. You don't have to do a whole lot with this cue ball here. Just get him off the rail maybe. Well, that works too. Does make it a little bit not dicey, but now Hank's going to have to choose the 5 or the 7 to shape. He could come across and get on the 4 as well, but I like getting rid of one of those 5, the 5 or the 7, get rid of one of those balls.
Now that 8, does that 8 go on the right side over there? Looks like it does.
Yeah, it'll go on the right side and the lower left corner.
Lower left, yeah.
So they have a few options to get on that ball. They don't have to use the 3 to get on it, but that 3 does set up to, if you want to play the 8 in the lower left corner. 3 would be the ball. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Well, you're going to take the 3 now.
Now you're taking the 3.
And I think I come up table and get on the 4. I bring it right between those stripes. The 14 and the 12, I just bring it right back up that path. And get on the 4. Could go that way too, but I don't really like going that way because I don't feel I'm going to hold it and I'm going to have a back cut on the 7 or 5. If I'm going to the left side of the table, I'm going to go around and get above them, I think. But I don't have that speed control. Austin does. That's a good shot. That's a good spot right there.
7 on the side.
Yep. Now, you got to figure out a route to get on that 8 ball, though.
Now here, what Hank should do is point here,
Yep.
over here for the 8. You know what I mean?
Yep.
You can utilize that.
The 4 gets him on the 8 the best. So if I'm Hank, I might even take the 7, draw back, and play the 5 for the side. Roll up and then get on the 4 and then get on the 8 from there. Or rearrange them a little bit. That works too. That's a pretty smart shot. That's a really smart shot. And that ended up very well for him too. this is gonna. You want to get right there, Austin. You're gonna have to hold this with some outside
Yeah,
English.
see, he's a little off angle on both balls here, Mark.
Yep. Yeah, that cue ball is gonna float up table, but he's got to come back a little bit too.
Kind of nip it a little. Oh, he got goofy on it.
Yeah, well, but here's the deal. Hank can get over here to the left side and shape the 8 in the right side pocket. Yep, right there.
Yep, that's what he's looking at.
He's got to avoid the 11 and then have the cue ball just float down off that left side rail. I don't know if you put a little inside on this and help it come off that rail, but
I don't think you really need to.
Careful you don't hit that 11, though.
Just kind of avoid the 11.
And that's what you didn't want to do.
Stuck like Chuck. He had to hit it just a touch, half tip lower.
Yep. Yeah, it's
Now
a couple of games where they had an 8 that was accessible, but it wasn't really in a good open spot. And I think that's kind of a spot sometimes where, almost kind of akin to leaving a breakout, ball that's in trouble, leaving it for your last shot before the 8 ball. You don't know what you're going to get sometimes. And if you have a little window, or you have to be specifically on a ball to get on the 8 ball, and if you don't get on there, you were seeing the results of it right here. It can get really tough. You end up with not having a pocket. And I think, as good as these two play, I think one.
Brandon, the corporation.
You gentlemen sound no different than John Madden and Pat Summerall at their peak.
Mr. Brandon Racky, part of the corporation.
We could have around Thanksgiving, then we could have a turkey.
Yeah.
And give out turkey legs to people in the match.
Yeah. Have them slobbering all over the table.
Well, just think if you get the telestrator, I will go full John Madden.
Oh, my God.
Okay, you take this ball here, and then you move this down over here. And then
they wouldn't be able to see the table.
They wouldn't be able to keep up. No, it'd be a one big.
They say Mark's coloring again. Yeah, he's in a rough spot here.
Yeah, and I don't think. Oh man, he almost made that ball. But they're gonna really hate where they end up here.
Yeah, they're gonna get locked up tight here.
Yep. Their odds of winning this game are really, really low.
So, JK and Ian, they just got to be patient now because the ball's in their court.
And I think JK there, as good as he hit that, I think he could have bumped the 12
out a little bit.
Yeah, make one of those, improve your position on those balls.
You need to open it up a little.
Yep. You wouldn't have to move it much.
And still be safe.
Enough so the ball would go. Now watch Hank two-rail kick this 8 in the upper left corner. What do we got, Little Joe? He's going to hit right about the 3rd diamond on the left side rail. And then it'll catch the 8 right in the numbers and make it up in that corner.
Just want to hit a. Ooh.
Good try. Good try. That's a tough shot. So now you still have to move the 12 in that stripe, which isn't a big deal. But it'd be nice if they were gone, if they were pocketable right now. The 12 does go, though, I guess.
They got a great shot at getting 8-5 and breaking here.
Yeah.
Remember now, when any team gets to 7 or 8, look what happens. You know what I mean?
Oh, my goodness. What do I have in front of me here?
What the hell?
Oh, my goodness. Look at this.
Cheesecake for Mark.
I've got a piece of cheesecake here in front of me. Oh, my God. It magically appeared.
All right, Ian's going to move them balls over there.
I don't know on that pattern. I think he's going to shoot the combo.
Combo, you're safe.
Yeah.
I mean, leave him a jump shot if you miss, but.
Very low percentage jump shot, yeah. If they do miss this and it gets on the 8. Good shot. Hit that one nice and firm, too.
Yep.
Went up for the 9.
Yep.
9, slide back for the 15.
It looks like he's on a goofy side. He's
kind of does, don't it? He's going to have to draw this back and play one of those balls on the side or get on the 12. So I predict he's going to draw this below the side pocket. Or he might be too straight for that even. No, he's got an angle to draw back.
2 inches more, and he's got a little angle. He could force something over there and stun it over. He's on. He's right on the line. He didn't want to be there.
I think I draw this back below the side pocket. Yeah, he thinks it's going to scratch. So no. Yeah, just bring it back. Got the 12.
Got one of our new sponsors up there, Duke Rentals. That's
I seen that.
Brandon Radke's
Nice.
outfit that he works for.
And now he does have the 10 here too, if he wants to take that instead.
See, they're just a little off angle on each one of these right here, you know. I guess his 10's all right, but.
Oh, too much. Oh, he missed. Oh,
Oh.
wow. Thought he missed that ball.
But he hit it firm anyway.
Yeah. Now JK's got to either run the cue ball around or hold this ball.
He's got to put a stroke on it, put it in the bottom left. No,
Yep.
no, you don't. He's stuck. He's like, damn it, I'm in a tough spot.
Yeah, this is not easy. I think if he cuts it to the right pocket, he can't run around the table. This way, he might be able to. But I think this way, if he goes around the table, 4 rails or whatever, I think he brings the 8 into play. And this way, he brings the scratch into play.
Boy, he's really looking at this one here.
Yeah, this is kind of a tough spot.
Oh, if he's looking at it that long, it's pretty tough.
Yep. Gonna snap draw this. Yeah, he got on the ball, but
Yep.
this isn't an easy 8-ball here either, though. But these guys, Hank and Austin, don't fear anything. So Austin Olson to go up 9-4.
Chet Cermak, Colton Carlson, table 19.
Good
Nice
shot.
shot.
Wow, very
Under
nice.
the heat. Great shot.
Cheesecake's gonna lose this battle. Who brought this over anyway? Did you bring this over? I was standing back there. I was like, you know where Mark is?
9-4, Mark. Mark's getting into that cheesecake, so we'll let him eat a little bit. Big grin over here. Yes, I am. All right, nothing on the break here. Ball's all clustered up. That seems to happen all the time when you're down and you're coming to the table. The balls are all clustered up. You don't have a good rack to get out.
That is some good back medicine, I tell you what. I'm about a third of the way through it, and I'm mad at this piece of cheesecake. But you have to try that. Try the pizza here. Try the apps. Try the salads. Try it all. It's all good. But at the top of the ladder is the cheesecake. Uh-oh. Oh, my goodness. That almost went in. I think he would have went on tilt at that point.
Oh, got that truck out there?
So 9-4, race to 11. Ian Barrett at the table. Looks like he's going to have to shoot a combo or bank to 1. Good thing on this combo is that he should be able to get the cue ball down to the lower left side rail and shape the 7 in the lower right corner and then run the cue ball into that 8-13 and move everything over there. The problem with that is that you're moving a lot for stripes. You're doing a lot of work for them. That 2 ball is in jail, though.
Yep. Not a deal. I mean, they got to grind this game out, Mark.
Yeah.
Because
This is not an easy out. And then for them to get out, they have to solve a lot of stripes problems.
yep.
Kevin Ray, table 14.
So it's a really, really risky situation.
Matt Greiger,
You end up making the table easier for stripes. But that 2-ball is going to be tough. Because you really have to be kind of in a specific area on that 7-ball to move everything over there well.
We got Vegas Vinny watching the stream.
And that ain't going to do it there.
You hear me, Mark?
Mm-mm.
Vegas Vinny's watching
Vegas
the stream.
Vinny, who's that?
Vince Garcia.
Oh,
Hope you're doing good, Vinny.
he's out in Vegas?
Nope.
Or-
Nope. He's
oh.
just watching the stream.
Gotcha. I remember him as Vinny from Minnie.
I call him Vegas Vinny.
Vegas Vinny. You know, I road tripped with him years ago down to Quad Cities. Went down there and played Miller Time Billiards.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Nick Hansen and his gal time were down there as well, and some guy named Jesse. Played Marco Marcus for about an hour and a half.
And
I
how'd
had no
that
idea
turn
who he
out?
was. I think I ended up down one set.
Wow.
I had no idea who he was. I'm not supposed to play him.
Stone Cold champion.
Yeah.
He was in the old pool hall back when I was over there and
Yep. I had
That guy played
no idea who he
lights.
was. I was playing on big table, and I just, let's play.
played lights out.
Phenomenal player.
All right, look at this. What a mess.
Yeah. Well, here we go. Is he going to break them all out?
I think
This is the ball. This will do it. Oh. Oh, no. Look at the solids now.
and
Oh,
open
my
all the
goodness.
solids up. Oh, boy.
That made everything easy for solids. Wow.
That's the-
One of those teams who was going to try to break them out was going to, they're either going to win the game with a run out or they're going to sell out, because those balls were going to be spread. No matter who's going to try to get out those balls, all those balls are going to move. Now look at the stripes. They're still a mess.
Boom. Yeah, you got 5-4, 1-2-8. I mean, you're
Yeah.
good.
Oh, they got the 6 up there, too.
Oh, I didn't see the 6. Yep, he
Yep.
was hiding up in the
In
corner
fact,
there.
I might, well, I'm going to take the 4 first, but I don't mind the 6 getting on the 1 and the 4 from here. I'd just be curious how they navigate from the 6 back to the 2 or the 1 ball. See what I'm saying? You take the 6 and go around to the left side rail, get on the 1 now. And then that gets you on the 2 real easy. But I kind of liked it with the 4 there because you could shape 2 balls in. Well, this will be the shot.
Yeah, he's all right here.
Yeah, 3 rails, 2 in the side or
You can
2 in the
draw it
corner.
out. You can draw it out of here. Or is he going to use rails out of here?
Yep, played it in the corner. That's a pretty
Yeah.
good spot there.
Yeah.
So thanks everybody for tuning in. Good match so far. And again, if you haven't hit the subscribe button, please do. And thumbs up and thumbs down. Doesn't cost anything to subscribe on the YouTube. You can subscribe via the app or your browser. Looks like Hank's gonna take a quick break here. Quick look at our sponsors. Yeah, it looks like they're gonna do a players break. We'll be back in about a minute or so. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Top your drink off or do what you got to do, and we'll be back here in about a minute or so. All right, we are back.
Is that the right score, Mark? 9-5?
Yeah, looks at
9-5.
9-5.
Tell you what, made a ball on the break here.
Billy Bob's up at the casino in the camper. Bundy, thank you. Thank you. Bundy was the secret admirer that bought me some cheesecake. And look, he's even bussing the table. What a guy. I don't know. I might take the 2 here. I know the 5, you're going to move everything, but I think with the 2, you can move the 3 and then leave stuff. But the 7, you're going to have to work on too.
That 2, he's got to be careful in that 15 and where that's going to end up. I mean, he's kind of analyzing the situation
Now,
here.
did they establish already, or
No.
it's still open?
Still open, I believe.
Because if you are taking solids, then you're going to have to deal with that 6 ball. But I think the 6 is easier to deal with than the 15. The 15 is in a lot of trouble. But it's going to open up now. Oh, is he playing the 15? Missed it.
Oh,
Played the 15 in the combo.
wow, being
And
down
that would have opened everything up. But
being down 9-5 though. That was, I don't know if that was the shot.
yeah,
You got to kind of grind it out,
I think so.
even if you got to make a ball
Yep.
and duck or whatever, you know.
I think so. Well, the 13 goes in the lower right corner. Depending on the angle Hank has, I might take this ball on the side and come out in the middle of the table and get in the 13 right away. Then the 13 would get me to the 11 to the 14, and then come back for the 8. Oh.
Wow, he came late there,
I guess we're shooting the 10.
or the 14.
Yeah, the 14 does go on the side, don't it? Yeah.
I don't know if you can see the 10, can he?
I think you can see it to hit it. I don't know if he can make it, though. Yeah, the 14's the right ball. Side pocket?
No.
Well, the ball that's going to matter the most is going to be that 13 ball. We'll see how Austin gets him on it here. Because Hank will shoot, and then Austin, and Austin will get Hank on the 13. However, you could go on the 11 first, and that leads to the 13 too, but I like that 10 ball actually to get in the 13. I think that was my ball I would have used, because I know on the 10, if I get on that, I'm on my 13.
Yeah, he's got to be.
Oh, here's the thing. Do you shoot it right now? Shoot the 13, come off the bottom rail into the 2 with the cue ball.
I don't know if he can get it from there, can he?
I think he can make it, but I don't blame him for not shooting it. But that,
No, I think he didn't go far.
but
I
the
don't know,
shot
did he get over it now?
the shot was there though that he had. He could have took the 13, and then I think Hank is on that ball, yeah, which will make this really kind of easy. Stop shot, get in the 11, and float up table and take the 8. Hank's just got to control this ball. He's got to stop like right on the spot. Don't go forward. Don't go back. Just hit it.
Good
Like
shot.
that.
Just hit it like that.
He hits it so good. He's a commentator's dream. He really is.
Now this shot, just make sure you don't underhit it.
It
and
takes a
come low.
lot, Hank, but you're making us look good over here.
Yep.
You really
Make
are.
sure you don't hit this one low. You don't want to
Yep.
leave it low.
Oh,
Well,
no.
you went too high.
Oh. Oh, my gosh. If you're going to go that way, you got to go into the side rail. Spin, go into the side rail, and use the second rail. You don't want to float it. And, if he floated up that way, he could have went off the 3 and scratched, too.
he took it for granted.
Yeah, I took it for granted,
Yep.
yeah. You've got to, in my opinion, though, you've got to go into that second rail. Go into the left side rail, and then bring it up underneath
Yeah,
the
they have a
3.
little turn on the ball, as
Yep.
little Joe would say.
Hank's got a look on his face, so I give him a good chance of making this. Be careful of any scratch in the lower left. I don't think it's in play, but nope, couldn't get over it. Yeah, that was a Positional and pattern error by Austin. You don't see them very often. You do not see that very often for sure. But yeah, you gotta. In my opinion, you've got to go on that second rail if you're Austin from that position. Bottom rail, left side rail, hit about the first diamond, and it comes right out and puts you on the 8-ball. And he may have hit that good. He might have just hit it too thin, too. If he'd hit that ball fuller, that cue ball doesn't float up that high. So that may have been Austin's play on that. In looking at another perspective of it, he might have hit that ball just thinner than he was planning on, which is easy to do in that situation. But you negate that even happening. You take it completely out of the equation by going into that second rail.
Yep.
And you don't worry about hitting it thin or full. You play it to go into the second rail, and then it gets pretty easy from there. But Ian and JK here are given a life jacket.
Yeah, they're back in action here.
Yep. Yeah, they are very much in this match now because for the first time in I would say maybe even in a whole tournament for Austin and Hank, they're making some mistakes. They're making some actual mistakes. They played relatively mistake-free in their previous events. It's not pressure. I think it was just mishit it a little bit. I really feel that he hit that the wrong way, but also he hit it thinner than he planned. So, and nobody feels worse about that shot than Austin right now. So, I'm pretty sure when he gets back to the table, he's going to atone for that. I've been on the receiving end of it before from him. So,
Oh yeah.
you're not going to see mistakes like that, I don't think, anymore. However, these two at the table here have every ability to run this set out, too. They could technically keep Austin and Hank in their chairs the rest of this match. Both of these two could put together a 5-pack.
You don't have a waiting list, do you?
But uncharacteristic error by Austin. He doesn't make many. He does not make many. I think in rewatching this, so he'll agree that second rail would have they'd be breaking on the hill right now and probably going home. But can't fault him. Plays really good. And again, that ball could have went off the 3 and scratched too. So that was a really, really possibility on that one too. So Ian Barrett at the table breaking now. Are you out of the tournament? You still in it? You want to hop in now? And we're going to be joined by Hunter for a few minutes here in between matches. Welcome to the stream, my friend.
Glad to be here. Thanks for having me.
The young aspiring pilot.
Yes, sir.
Good for you. That's awesome. What are your plans with that pilot's license?
Well, I'm looking to get to the airlines eventually, but
Commercial stuff?
Yep, commercial. Flying the big planes, but it's a long uphill process, so
Well,
I'm working on it.
the podcast I've been doing that keeps taking off like this. I may need a pilot and your services, so this might work out well for both
Yeah,
of us.
I hope that does work out. You give me a call, Mark.
All we got
I
to
will
do
be
is
your
just
pilot.
get this guy's plane
Yeah.
in the interim.
Yeah,
This
no
Jerry,
kidding.
He doesn't fly it anyways.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, that's awesome. Good for you.
Thank
Good for
you.
you.
I appreciate it.
And not only that, are you an aspiring pilot? You're a heck of a pool player too.
Yeah.
How'd you do in the
my
tournament?
best.
Are you on the winner side?
I'm
or
on the loser side.
backside?
I actually didn't get a shot against Mo.
Yeah.
He
Well,
race to 2 is tough.
Race to 2 is tough, and this is one of the toughest fields for a weekly, in the Metro for
No
sure.
kidding, yeah.
Play a lot of world champions in this event, Friday Night Weekly. So what do you think of the stream so far, the match?
It's been a good one. It's looking like it's going to turn into a nail-biter here coming down to the end.
Yeah, Ian and Jason are not going away.
Definitely not.
Uh-oh. That's going to be a little bit tougher, though. I wonder what he did there. Why is Hank shooting? Did he call safety?
He must have.
I think he did, yeah. He called
Yeah.
safety, made the ball, and now Hank is at the table. This is not really an easy table, but if he makes this 4, gets to the left of this 13 ball up there, it actually opens up for solids.
Let's see.
Now, he might not want to take this 5, but I think he has to take it. The reason for that is that 6 works out really good to move that 7 ball.
Yeah, and he's not going to get any return from
No.
breaking that out right now.
From breaking out. And if you do take the 6, the 2 ball can break out the 7, but you might not have a shot from over there. The cue ball coming to that 7, you might get stuck over there.
I see. Well, we'll see how this works out
I
here.
wouldn't mind 6, then the 3, then the 5, and then maybe use that 2 to blast that 7. Open, you have more of an open table. I don't like leaving my problem ball for the last ball.
Yeah, that looks to be where this one's heading.
In this situation here, I think they're going to end up having to do that. Unless Hank draws from this 2. Now here's a shot. Draw from the 2, back into the lower part of the 7.
So that it bumps back down.
Bumps back down, puts you on the 3 in the side pocket.
Yeah.
There's a shot. Yeah, you see where the number is on the 7?
Yep.
Anything there or below on the bottom side of that, the cue ball comes back down and
Draw
gets
it
on
with
the
a
3 ball.
little bit of left English to.
And if you come out too far, then you can take the 3 in the corner, or you might even get on the 5 in the side.
Yeah.
I like that shot. Now the drawback on that is if you hit the number and go up table, you're in a lot of trouble. Then you're going to rely on getting on the 7. You might get lucky and get on the 5, but there's a real small window there. I think he's going to shoot the 3 and then try to shape the 2 for the breakout. But I like Hank's draw stroke to pull off this 2 cue ball into the 7.
Yeah.
I really do. And you just, like we were saying, you just got to catch the bottom part of that ball, and you're going to shape the 3 or the 5.
Yep, for sure.
And then the 7 will be opened up for you. Here we go.
Boy, this will be a sporty shot.
Here we go.
Oh,
and he got on the 7. Look at that.
Wow, and he's up for the 5, I think, too.
Oh, man, what a shot. What a shot. Got a little bit fortunate there on the double kiss, but you know what? You get good rolls when you're playing well. You shoot well. I think that was a shot they had to do, though, to try to get out.
Yeah, I think he listened to you, Mark.
And that could have turned out bad, but I think that was the right shot. And he was so close to catching the bottom part of that ball.
Yeah, that would have been real cool.
So now, Austin.
Definitely not out of the water yet. This is still a pretty tough one, but
I think
looks much better.
Is he going to take the 5 first? You know, if he can make the 5, I love shooting this ball first. But I don't shape the 3 in the lower right corner. I go 1, 2 rails, maybe even 3, and get below the 7 and the 3. Somewhere right in there, right where his Q-tip is.
So you got options for both of them, depending
you can shape
on your
either
look.
one of those balls. Yep. Absolutely. You get 2 balls to position off of, and one of them will lead to the other. So all you got to do is get down in that lower area by the lower right corner pocket within a diamond, somewhere in that area.
Yep.
Oh,
man.
My goodness. Yeah, he didn't really stroke it very well, though, because he would have came up short.
Yeah.
He hit a little bit full. He kind of shot that a little bit quick, too. But I definitely think that was the right shot. But he did shoot that kind of quick compared to normal.
Yeah.
And he would have had to actually, I think, get over another foot for, like, kind of an
right
ideal
in between
position.
them.
Yeah. So the last time he shot, last rack, and they messed, getting on the 8 ball, he hit that ball too thin. That one there, he might have hit too full.
Yeah, I think that probably boiled down to that inside English that he was putting on
Yeah.
to get down there.
Yep.
That's a tough one. It's easy to rush that shot.
Yes. Yeah, it is. Yep. That's a good stroke on that ball.
Hit that with some authority. I like it.
Well, take the 10, slow roll, just kind of tickle the 11 a little bit, not move it much. You should be on the 11 or the 9. I'm not a big fan of taking the 12 and going up table. Well, I'm losing my commentator.
Just got called.
Yeah, good luck over there.
Thanks
Hunter.
for having me, Mark.
Good luck. Yep. Go get him. So, and now this is why I didn't really like going up table from there, because you leave yourself a little bit long in the 11, and I think you can make that 11 though, which does negate what I was going to say. But if you have to take this 13 and get on one of those balls, that's tough. And I think he's going to have to. Actually, I think he might have to. Yeah, he's going to have to take this and get on one of those two. I don't know. It's a small window there. 8 ball on the side. Oh, my God. Oh, my gosh. Sorry about the other word, folks. Holy cow. Oh, my God. My heart is just broken.
What happened?
Oh, he shot a ball. Well,
Who did?
Well, J.K. could have shot a ball on the side, but he took another ball on the side, ended up getting up towards the upper right corner pocket, shot the cue ball, went 3 rails, and made the 8 in the side pocket accidentally on out of order. So the 13 was up over here.
Oh, wow.
He shot it, went 1, 2, 3, came and bumped the 8 and put the 8 in the side pocket. Now J.K. was over here with the 10 in the side, and he could have rolled that in.
So they got a chance to go 9-7 and breaking.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
But I think J.K. shot the wrong ball myself, but
I didn't see it.
and he kind of didn't really put Ian in a situation to make the 8 out of order, but put him in this position where
Stevie, shoot me a text. Let me know if you got the stream on.
That
Stevie
wasn't-
tried to see it. Now he said he couldn't get the stream on. Are you on YouTube?
yeah,
It's on. All right, he's on.
I was on there. Wow, that was unexpected for sure. Yeah, the stream is still on.
Okay.
I don't know, Rainy Lake, if I want to test Tater. I'll do some top to Tater, though. Telestrator, I think he was saying.
Yeah.
Maybe one of our sponsors will get me a Telestrator.
Oh my God.
Maybe I'll get that for Christmas
No.
if I'm a good kid.
You're looking like a coloring book.
I
Here.
got like 4 months to make up for being a bad kid this year, Jerry. So the race is on. I'll put a poll up on your
All right,
wall.
Thanks, Vinny.
Should Mark get a Telestrator?
Mark, you notice I'm not
You're moving
listening
on
right now.
You're moving on in the
Let's
conversation.
get on to the match here now. Okay.
Oh my goodness! I didn't like put you on the spot right now, did I? I will do this for you, Jerry. I would rather see an overhead cam before the Telestrator.
Okay, me too. Let's
and I
do
think the viewers would prefer that too.
Okay. They're on solids there. They got to get out here.
Enough of them know me that a Telestrator might not be the best decision.
Hell no.
It might not be. But you want to have some fun. We're either going to have some fun or get the FCC involved. Something will happen.
All right, JK got to use that 11 as a stopper there.
Yep. We need every game now.
Yep. Now he's got to stop this 3 ball. He can play that 7 and the 4, but he's got to be careful. He's got to leave it right in front of the hole.
Yeah, you don't want it to get funny or end up in the right point and not be pocketable.
Yep.
And
Just gentle little shot, leave it there, then you slide
Yep.
down for the 2.
JK might play it so it rolls down, though. I think he's going to play to roll it down in the corner. Like
Okay,
that. Yep. That was pretty good control.
Well, the cue ball up a little farther low. You want to make it
Yeah,
a little easier.
yeah, just a
You
hair
get it
further.
down
Right?
here, but
There's a member of the corporation in the house, Colton Carlson.
all right, left him decent shot on 2, a little thin, but he can
Yeah.
use a 9 or 14 if he wants to block it there.
Oh, look at this. Oh, my goodness.
He tried to hit. He tried to hit
missed
the
those
9-14.
balls. Oh,
Wow.
my, oh, my. There was a lot of area there.
All I gotta say is
Oh.
wow.
And nobody in the world knows that he could have hit that better than JK himself. You can just see it. And we've all been there. And it stings the same every time.
Yes, it does.
Well, here you go.
You're on the hill. You got a shot to get out here.
7 balls to run out. Start with a 9, start with a 14, pick your poison. Everything goes, so just whatever ball you're most comfortable with.
Yep, he's got to stay down and
Yep,
Follow
don't-
through.
Yep, don't get tied behind a ball is all, and you should just be able to clean these up. That's a
Good
good
stroke.
shot. Yep.
Good stroke right
Man, that was a tough one, JK. If you rewatch, I don't think you'll rewatch this, so
there. No, he's probably not
But-
going to want to.
no. Look at
Now, this
Austin. Look
situation, you
at
just
Austin chewing gum like Nick Varner.
Yeah.
He kind of got the Nick Varner look, don't he?
I say take your time to get on these balls proper
Yep,
here.
that was a good shot too. I like how he used that 12.
Yep. Little stopper there.
No, I like going from 12. I want to get this 14 ball out of the way, if possible, next.
Yeah.
Then go up table for the 11 and those other two. The 8 isn't a problem. Oh, we'll come back for those balls then. 14 is accessible in a lot of ways.
He got a little higher than he wanted to on that ball.
Now I'm going to take this ball on the side, float down, and shape the 14 in the left side pocket. If I don't like it, I go up table and come back for it. But this, I'm shaping the one on the side here, 14. Ooh, almost went down to a scratch.
That got a little quick on that one too.
Yeah, he did.
Wow.
Now Hank will run across the table with this, go to left side row and come across. Good shot. Now Austin just has to roll this in. A little bit of outside and low right. Come back. Kind of slide the cue ball into a little bit so you get a flat angle on the 15.
I think on that last shot, you had to be a little more careful and be a little more straight on that ball.
Yeah.
You don't want no angle on that. You get down to the end like this and gets
Yep.
a little quick.
Yeah, you should be able to throw this and hold the
You
cue
can
ball
you get
quite
a
a
little
bit.
bottom right and spin it in.
Yep.
Come out that
Little
rail.
bottom
come out.
right, spin it in. I like how he's taking a little bit extra time though on this. You know, just making sure. There's a thing about, playing slow, but there's a thing also about just being methodical, and I think he's being methodical right now. I think there's a big difference. I like that pace of play that he did right there. You know what I mean? Just kind of composed himself some.
Yep.
Stayed in the moment, realized, this is a rack. We win this. That's it. And I like that composure he did right there. That really showed a lot, in my opinion. Tendency might be to get up there and just shoot it. Well, we're out, And he just took his time. Well done. And this should do it here.
Good stroke right there. You don't want him on the rail.
Yeah.
Don't
A
want
little
him
bit
on that
dicier,
rail.
but this should be all right.
Yep.
So how long?
But if this goes in, this will conclude the match, and then we are off next Friday for Labor Day.
Yep. Stay down on the ball here.
Trust your stroke and move on to the next round.
Smooth it in.
100% saw that.
There it is, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, what a match this was, and everybody, thanks for tuning in. Make sure you hit the subscribe button before you log off on your app or browser, and we appreciate everybody tuning in tonight. Mark Weaver in the booth with Mr. Jerry Johnson, allowed back in the country.
I'm back in action. Mark, thanks for commentating.
Yeah, no problem. Thanks everybody
We'll
out
see
there.
everybody on September 5th for the next Scotch Doubles Friday match.
Take care of yourselves out there and be well.
Have
Talk
a good
to you in
holiday
couple
next
weeks.
weekend. Thanks for watching.
See yous.
We're going to turn the stream off and then back on for the Friday night tournament. So we got a lot of action left tonight. Thanks for watching CR Sports Bar's live stream.